What's up, guys? Engineer Pat 5290 coming to you with part two of March's Q&A prompt. Part two of the answers. Take username and Droopy Diesel are the last two. Um, he says, very late. My apologies. Been a busy month. No worries, bud. You were fine. No worries. Um, Day's been great. Today it was actually kind of really rainy this afternoon, but let me tell you something. It did clear out to be a really nice evening. Um, Last movie you watched? Oh boy, probably Sandlot. Few months back. But last song I listened to, oh boy, let me think. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Do you have a Whataburger near you? Yes, I do. And have I ever been there? No, I haven't, but I've heard lots of good things. There's only one in where I'm at. It's about 30 minutes away, but I've yet to go in there. I hear some really good things about it too. Um, Best way to have a steak cooked, medium well. Do you prefer board games or card games? I like both. I love backgammon. For board games, Battleship, Connect Four. Everybody loves that, and even Perfection. Perfection's really good. Now for card games, I used to play blackjack when I was a kid, but one of my all-time favorite games, Gin Rummy. I love Gin Rummy. Um, do you like swimming or running more? I like more relaxing in the pool. I used to swim a little bit, but for the most part, I like to get in the pool and just relax because that cold water feels so good on you after a hot summer's day of work. Let me tell you something. It feels amazing. Um, Favorite comic strip? As a kid, I always looked at Peanuts. You know, Charlie Brown and Linus and all of them. And also Garfield. I've always liked Garfield in the comic strips. New York Central or the Norfolk and Western libraries. I like both of them because they both had unique paint schemes, but also, excuse me, unique steam look. With New York Central, you had the Hudsons, the Dreyfus Hudson being one, of course, the J1. Let's see, the J1As, B's, C's, D's, and E's. The Dreyfus Hudson, of course, and many other steam locomotives on the New York Central, and plus for the NRW, the J class, A class, and the Y6Bs. Do you get sick often? No, and I'm very fortunate. I'm very, very fortunate. You remember the last time that you sent a letter? Probably right around Christmas time. Do you like to cook? That's an easy question. I love to cook. Best catch you've seen this week? Can't spoil that yet. Just gotta kind of wait till the premieres come out. I can't spoil that. Um, Now the International 9900i or the Freightliner Coronado. The Coronado because it has a unique body style. Best TV show you've seen recently? One of them, my all-time favorite, Andy Griffith Show. Came out in the 60s. I like the first 5 seasons. Um, Favorite kind of truck to see? Well, all-time favorite truck, Kenworth W900 for the win. One of the most unique trucks is a cab over, either Freightliner or International. They're my favorite cab over trucks. Now, for other trucks, Peterbilt 379s, 359s. I also like tag on it, like the Freightliner Classic XL with the Detroit Series 60. Oh yeah, I love a Detroit Series 60 because those babies are still running too. I love a Detroit Series 60. Favorite GE locomotives of all time? I actually have a couple for this one. The AC 6000 number one. And one of my next favorites, Dash 8 Standard Cab for the win, and even the Dash 8W. Most expensive thing you own? I'm not sure about that. Let me think on that one. Now, have you ever been on an overnight train trip and like sleeping on the train? No, I haven't. Uh, but I've heard a lot of cool things about it, and maybe someday I might do that. Really good suggestion there. What's the best excursion you've been on? Well, it could be on train or it could be on road, of course. One of my favorite trips I've been to, besides going down the old Southern, is visiting Strasburg, PA. I've always loved their area of history, as well as the Amish country and what the Amish people do. I've always liked the Amish country. Amish country is beautiful, especially when you ride the train through the Amish country. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Favorite musical instrument? Guitar, and I also like the drums. I used to string a little bit when I was younger, but I got away from it just because I got so tied up with work. Last book I read, it's been a while, but I do a lot of reading on the internet now. I'll read, you know, articles on stuff, and plus, I'll even find, an interesting topic like in railroad history, and I'll sit back and read it. Uh, but I do a lot of reading on the computer now. How long do you stay out watching trains on average? Well, it's kind of hit and miss now just because I'm getting older and I'm, taking care of my job. It's just kind of just when I can. And sometimes when you're able to catch something, it literally makes your day. It's something different. You see somebody maybe, trackside that you haven't seen in a while. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's the best feeling in the world. Hmm. What's the best joke you know off the top of your head? Oh, I haven't thought about jokes in a good long time. Oh man, I haven't thought of this. I gotta think about that one. Let me do some thinking on that one. Now, favorite flavor of ice cream. Oh, you are killing me on this one. I have so many favorites. I like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, peach ice cream, cookies and cream, Twix ice cream, black cherry ice cream. Black cherry is something my dad got me to like, and that's really good. It's made by Turkey Hill. Turkey Hill ice cream's good. Hot fudge sundae, you know it, man. Banana splits, oh yeah. Anything that has the word ice cream, look out. Because let me tell you something, I'm all over it. And sometimes I will eat my dessert first before the main course. So, because you want to get the sweet taste right out first. But yeah, I love sweets, but I love ice cream in general. So, thank you, sir, for your questions. And guys, please continue to keep asking questions. I love this. I love interacting with you all as subscribers, as well as seeing you all on the premieres. I really do like this. And Droopy Diesel is gonna close it out with favorite CSX paint scheme. Good to see you, by the way. YN2 favorite CN Heritage unit. I tell you the honest truth, I'm not really a fan of them because they technically already have heritage units of the quote unquote heritage units of like from the real railroads like GTW. They have the last GTW SD40-2, as well as GTW SD GB38-2s. Bessemer and Lake Erie equipment, they still have that. True IC equipment. The last Wisconsin Central unit in existence, the GB40-2. They even have the EJ&E Railroad. They still have the J Railroad equipment still active on CN. And let me tell you something. To me, that's a real heritage unit because that's a locomotive that came from a predecessor railroad. I understand why CN did it, but if I had to choose one of them, it had to be BC Rail because that's the most unique of them. The rest of them, just to me, it's the same paint scheme on a newer locomotive. But the BC Rail was the one that, to me, they absolutely nailed. So, and the last question: the ES44AH or the Tier 4 GE? Um, the Tier 4 GE has a really cool back to it, almost like the AC 6000 did. A really unique back. The ES44 is always a good locomotive. We see those all the time. But let me tell you something. Those little Tier 4 GEs are the ones the way to go. I love the Tier 4 GEs. It looks good in NS paint. So anyway, guys, that concludes March's Q&A responses. I would like to thank each and every one of you for contributing to this, and glad to see the creativity with questions are continuing to come in. And for the ones of you who are continuing to ask, thank you very much, and please encourage other people to come on in and ask questions as well. I'd love to see new users up here as well, and I'm glad to see returning users as well, guys. So come on down, come on down. The April Q&A prompt is going to be coming out tomorrow, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys ask more questions then as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do have a newsletter coming out in the morning with some of the new updates that I have. It's a lot of good ones that are coming up, and a lot of good stuff that's going to be in this newsletter. So be on the lookout for that. So um, as always, smash the like button, drop a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and tap the notification bell for all the latest updates. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care, you guys, and may God bless.